Welcome to Mastering Practical Network Scanning by PAC Publishing. My name is Andrew Krauthamel. I've been an IT engineer of a number of different positions for over 10 years now. I'm a senior network engineer as well as an instructor in various ways, including being an academy instructor for Cisco. Check me out at andrewkrauthamel.com or on LinkedIn. I would be glad to chat with you. This video is the course overview, where we'll talk about what we'll go through and learn throughout this course. So what are we going to learn throughout this course? We're going to start out with an introduction to how to get targets, find IP addresses, what kind of tweaks and discovery methods we can use to determine what we're going to scan with Nmap. This course is the mastering level of practical network scanning, so we're going to focus on Nmap in this course because it has tons and tons of different features and really lets you dig down deep to the very low level in order to scan systems. And then you can take some of that data and process that with scripts, which we'll talk about. And then you can take that data and process it in different ways. But we have to find out what we're going to scan first. And there's a number of different tricks you can use to figure that out. If you are approaching this from an outside view, like if you're being contracted to perform a network security analysis from the exterior of a company without any knowledge whatsoever, how would you go about finding out what you want to scan? Then we'll take those targets and start doing various types of TCP, UDP, and IP scans. Not just the regular things that you can select, such as all or quick or fast scans, but the different individual scans that are part of Nmap that you can turn on and off individually. We'll then talk about ways of reducing the scan time. If you need to scan a very large block of IPs, it's going to take a long time. Now, there's a number of different ways you can go about enhancing that and optimizing it and reducing the time for the scan to occur. So we'll talk about some of those things. Some of the methodologies you can use to scan large blocks of addresses in a large company and change the timing and just really optimize the experience. We'll then talk about how Nmap does application and operating system detection, how those fingerprints, how that system works. Now, if you're using Nmap as one of your security attack tools, there are ways of probing and determining whether or not there are firewall rules and intrusion detection systems in front of your scan system. We're going to go over some of those methods that you can use with Nmap to detect and potentially avoid intrusion detection systems and firewall rules. Finally, we'll talk about the scripting system available in Nmap, the Nmap scripting engine, some of the default scripts that are included that you can turn on and process the data that you retrieve from your Nmap scans and enhance the available information that you have in front of you, as well as how to create your own scripts, what the format is of those scripts, how you can go ahead writing them, and running your own custom scripts. In order to get the most out of this course, I highly recommend you watch the Learning Practical Network Scanning video course from PAC Publishing. This is the first course. Gives you an introduction to what network scanning is, different tools that you can use, including Nmap as well as some others. Some familiarity with Internet Protocol, IP, what ports are, what TCP and UDP is, maybe a CCENT level of certification, just a general idea of maybe Network Plus, something like that to give you an idea as to what you're talking about as we go through this. And some basic Nmap understanding. So if you go through that first course, you'll get an introduction to Nmap. Or if you at least just spend some time, install Nmap, load up the Nmap GUI, poke around in it, run some scans on your local network, get an idea as to how the commands work, just get a general overview as to what Nmap is and how you would go about running a couple basic scans that would be useful.